developments overnight in the battle against ISIS in that key Syrian city of Kobani. Kurdish fighters from Iraq have now arrived in Turkey, very close to the Syrian border town Kobani. Syrian rebel forces already got into the city on Wednesday. One rebel leader says the terrorists now control about half of Kobani. U.S. airstrikes haven't been able to drive them out, but it does seem as if they've been able to at least halt the progress of ISIS. Can now the introduction of some new reinforcements tip the scales and push ISIS out? Let's get the latest from our senior international correspondent, Nick Payton-Walsh, at the Syrian border with Turkey. Good morning, Nick.
John, I just heard in the last few minutes from a senior official with the Peshmerga that they may actually not be entering, that's the Iraqi Kurdish Peshmerga, may not be entering Kobani for a day or two more. He confirmed they are, of course, still here inside Turkey. In fact, we've seen some of them, if not all of them, in a police complex just along the main highway here. They arrived about 3 o'clock this morning, crowds greeting their arrival, a lot of cheering like they've seen along their route. Two parts of that convoy, the motorized bit, about 30-plus vehicles driving from Iraq through Turkey, and then a lot of men who were flown in by a private plane to a nearby airport to here. They are then going to gather, and we understand, prepare themselves for the entry into Kobani, a more lengthy and complex process than perhaps people have been led to expect, and the surprise being that Turkey, it seems, allowed in a lot faster, rushed in the Syrian rebels who arrived at dawn yesterday. So reinforcements are there. They're not the Kurdish ones that the Syrian Kurds necessarily were expecting. The Peshmerga are here, but the clock is certainly not ticking with the speed I think many thought would be the case about how fast the Peshmerga are going to get in. We're hearing planes above us. The fight is continuing inside. I think the awful weather of the day may be slowing it slightly. The question is how quickly can those Peshmerga get inside. I should point out that the Peshmerga official I spoke to described the Turkish authorities as being helpful. That is a little different to what we hear in the crowds, where the length of time it takes to get them inside is generating suspicion that Turkey isn't actually assisting it as much as they can. John?
Nothing moving quickly, but it seems to be at least still moving. Nick Payton-Walsh for us on the border. Thanks so much.